I was trying to install this SSD hard drive to upgrade my desktop. It became a morning ordeal. I was hoping it would take 20 or 30 minutes to clone the drive and then install it. But I figured out very slowly that I can't use a USB dock with the software that I went to. That's with Samsung. And so here's this pretty long video of me trying to install the hard drive, upgrade from 256 to 1 terabyte and a faster drive using Samsung Magician software. Over and out. Took a while. Longer than I expected on this desktop. Planning to upgrade my hard drive with this Samsung Evo. The nice thing, it comes with a 5-year warranty. This is the drive I'm upgrading from. And here's the previous test results. Try to use this software to clone it. While that's installing. Put it into this dock over here. Something like that. Let's figure out if I can copy it. This data migration. Source is already set up, and I just have to select the drive. Which is not letting me select. Forgot to turn it on. It still won't let me access the drive, so I'm going here to manage. And over here, going to disk management. You can see it's like this. When it loads up, asks me to do this. I'm just going to let it do it. That's the Samsung drive. Now this shows up like this. I'll load Samsung Magician again. I'm gonna go back to this here and yes, because it doesn't have a drive letter. Drive F. I don't think it wants me to use the dock. I have to hook it up internally. I actually restarted my machine. The dock does work. I restarted my desktop. It's actually detecting the drive now. So I think all I had to do was restart the machine. For some reason it wasn't. It was just booting up without detecting the drive. So now when I go to data migration, I can actually see the drive over here now. I'm still having trouble figuring how to clone it. It's saying the drive is not supported. I just want to copy it to the drive. Again, it probably is a different cloning software. I don't feel like opening my computer. I was planning to use this, but it's not free anymore, sadly. I actually found macrium Reflect free and installed it from Major Geeks over here. Let me launch it. Okie dokie. So hopefully I can clone the disk. Clone disk. Source is correct, the Sandisk. Use the F drive. Finish. Press the wrong button. I was supposed to click next. When to do the clone. You just click next. So everything. Click finish. Run this back up now. It's doing this thing. I'll come back once it's done. So it's going from source to target. I was hoping I could use the Samsung Magic. For some reason, it wouldn't let me. Probably because I was using the dock instead of hooking up internally. I'll just go. Take a while. It's 7:43. We'll see when it finishes. Looks like it's gonna take a while. It's already been 12 minutes. It's probably because I'm using USB. I'll be back in an hour. It finished. It took over an hour, 9 minutes, and so now it's just a matter of me swapping out the drives, I think. So I'm gonna go click OK. Go to the bottom over here. Shut down. Need to turn this off. And I need to pull this out. While I have this out, I'm gonna do some vacuuming. So I just tucked it in like this. Pretty easy. I'm gonna swap out this. Plugged it in. Putting it in. I'm gonna still vacuum a little bit. I plugged everything back up, and now it's time to power it on. Powered on, that's the first step. And then up here, let's see if it boots. It boots. It didn't work. That's pretty annoying. I had a USB flash drive with Windows 11 on it, the setup files, and I booted it up and went to repair. So here I am. I went to troubleshoot. Let's do startup repair. This is pretty annoying. Come back when it's done. It's been a few minutes and it's still repairing. Hopefully this fixes the problem. Come back in a few minutes. We'll see. For an hour just to tell me startup couldn't repair it. Let's see if advanced options. This is so lame. I'm gonna try to clone it again. We'll see. Still this error. This is why I don't like Windows. Today I tried cloning my hard drive so I could use the Samsung Evo hard drive, but when I booted up Windows 11, I'm getting this error. I've already tried booting up to a installation USB and repairing it. It didn't do anything, and so I'm pretty annoyed, and this is why I don't like Windows. Over and out. I got both hard drives hooked up to the computer now. And I booted up to the old hard drive. Powered up Samsung Magician. Selected my old hard drive up here. Now under target, I can choose Samsung. I don't know why it's switching the order. But anyways, it looks like it's gonna work. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know why they made this partition so big. I can't make it any smaller, but anyways, let me go start it. And let it work its magic. So again, it detects the Evo drive now that I've hooked it up internally. Let's see if this works. Should be quick since it's hooked up internally. It doesn't, I'm not sure where the status is. It says it's going to take 30 minutes over here. Over and out. It's only 100 gigabytes, or 150 gigabytes. It's going to take 30. Oh, no, it says it's going to take 16 minutes. I spent a few hours trying to install this Evo SSD drive to my desktop. Currently cloning it. I'm currently cloning it using Samsung Magician. Originally, it wouldn't work. Initially, I tried installing the new Samsung drive using this USB dock, but I wasted my time. It wouldn't recognize the hard drive, or it could see it, but it just couldn't use it. And so, the solution was opening up my desktop and actually installing it internally. So, end of my story is, for me, I wasn't able to get the clone software, Samsung Magician, to work with this Samsung drive when it was up to the USB dock. That's the short story. You have to hook it up internally. Too bad. Wasted a few hours. Says it's only going to take about 11 more minutes after going 3 minutes. So let's see. I'm hoping this is the end of my problems. So, almost done using the Samsung Magician to clone my hard drive. Data migration. It's up to 99%. It's about to finish really soon. So once it finishes, I'm going to turn it off, unplug everything, hook in the new hard drive, and boot up again. I'm pretty sure it's going to work this time. And then I'm done. Never have to deal with this again until probably 5 years from now, when the new OS or I need a new hard drive to upgrade to something bigger. Just 19 more seconds. Oh, went back from 19 to 20 something seconds. There we go. It's successful. I can turn it off. I'm going to go shut down and then reboot. Hooked everything up back again. The clone finished. So I'm going to close and power it on. I'm waiting for it to boot. I'm going to make sure everything's still plugged in. That's a positive sign. Another positive sign. So, it took me all morning to do. If I had just plugged everything in normally, probably would have worked. So I have this all hooked up. And let me go run the crystal thing to see what the performance is. Crystal mark. Here it is. I'll do task manager too. Just for fun. So let's see how this works. And I have a screenshot. Let me go open the screenshot. So it's currently running, and with the old Sandisk drive, this was the performance I had. You can see even read is slightly better. It was 520 for the first row. Now it's 550. I'm going to let this run and come back, but you can see over here for the third random test, it's almost double the speed. I'll come back when it's all done. Just finished, and read speeds are better from originally the Sandisk SSD Plus that I had. This is the old one, and this is the new one. Old, new, and this is all for read. So just read alone for some of the random tests was almost double the speed. As for write, even the write is much better. Originally I was only getting 375 for the fastest one, but it went up to 500. You can see performance for write is much better. So that's it. I'm finally done swapping the hard drive, cloning and swapping the hard drives, and that took all morning. It's very frustrating, and I wish I was a little more smarter about it. But that's it. That's the end of my story.